Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be trimming back and pruning this Mediterranean fan palm. These Mediterranean fan palms, they're slow growing, and really what I wanted to show you all today is how to clean up the trunk on the bottom. Typically the trunks will have this type of fiber all the way down to the bottom, but I think that it's a cleaner look to have it shaved at least part way. Again, just gives it a more attractive look. So I'm going to begin by pruning back some of these leaves. This part's pretty self-explanatory. Some of the tools we're going to be using today are just regular hand clippers and a pruning saw. So we'll go ahead and get started by just pruning back some of these leaves on top. Try to get as close to the base as possible. And then also what we want to do, the whole idea is just to make this as clean looking as possible. So of course I'm going to trim back some of these seeds that have dried up. Some of these seeds are a bit drier than what I thought, so I went ahead and got a pair of loppers to make it a little bit easier, a little bit faster. Same thing, get as close to the trunk as possible. As you can see, a lot quicker than the hand pruner. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and just continue shaving around the rest of this, and then we'll continue it once I'm ready to get to the base. Okay, so I went ahead and quickly wrapped up the rest of the leaves. I trimmed up a lot of the old growth that was right here. So all of this is pretty self-explanatory. Everyone does this. This is no surprise. But what I wanted to show you that not everyone does is the trunk and cleaning up the trunk. I think it gives it, again, a cleaner look. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to shave and remove all of this right here. I call it like fibers, husk, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to do it all the way up, but maybe up to here, again, just to give it a cleaner look. So what we're using is a pruning saw. Get close to the trunk and just go like half circle. Make sure you're not cutting too deep. Obviously, you don't want to damage the palm tree and affect the health of it. what I typically do is kind of one side at a time. I try not to saw, but rather just like one stroke back here, like that. I'll come on this side here. And then here, when this is all long, then I kind of obviously will shave it back a little bit. What I like to do is pull away some of this, so this way I'm minimizing the amount of time or the amount of cuts on the palm. Some of this obviously is loose from the last time I cut it here. You don't necessarily need to cut into the palm every single time you're trying to remove something. See what'll come away without cutting. You just rotate, go side from one side to the other. So what I'll do is, as you can see, just go one side to the other. I'll go ahead and continue cutting, and then we'll resume the video once we have the finished product. We're just about done here. I just wanted to show you kind of the end. You have to be patient. It takes a lot of time. Only takes a lot of time because you don't want to cut too deep. So we're not 100% done, but I just want to kind of show you how much debris is generated, so to speak, when you just trim maybe 10 inches of the trunk. So again, I just wanted to kind of give you an idea how much there is. And what I wanted to do lastly is kind of give you an idea on how to clean up this, right? So what I do, get the saw, and I don't go into the palm anymore or into the trunk. I just go up and just pull it towards me and just go up. To kind of give it a clean, finished look. Yeah, just pulling the saw flush against the trunk and then just pulling it upwards towards me. The good thing with these pruning saws is the teeth are so sharp and rigid that it pulls a lot of this debris really easily when you're doing this. So there you go. Nice clean look. Last thing I usually do, just to give it a nice clean look, is you could even prune anything that's sticking out. Cut them back. It's pretty well clipped back already. I spent a lot of time in my backyard on my palm tree, so I'm always clipping here and there. But if you take a step back, you can see how much cleaner it looks, how much nicer it looks. Sometimes I'll even get like shears and clip up some of these fibers just to give it again a clean, tight look. But that should do it for today. Hopefully you could join us next session. This sago here just got new sprouts, so I'm gonna go ahead and prune back some of the older ones, and then I want to show you what I'm going to do to the trunk of the sago, which is again a little bit different than what you typically see. Most people just prune back the old palm fronds and then they just leave the stubs, but I'll show you how to clean up the trunk. All right, have a good day everyone. See you next time.